Good afternoon, Bobcats, and welcome to BBTV, your home for Buffett News. Today is Tuesday, April 18, 2017. My name is Morgan, bringing you the news that matters. As always, let's begin with the daily announcements. Attention 5th, 6th, and 7th grade students who were invited to the Buffett Academic Summer Program. The deadline for you to return in your registration form is this Friday, April 21st, if you are wanting OPS bus transportation. Please see Mr. Torpin if you have any questions or if you need an extra form. Yearbooks can still be purchased in the front office for $40 until Monday, May 1st. Quantities are limited, so guarantee your yearbook today. Yearbooks will be distributed on Tuesday, May 23rd. Any current 7th grade student who is interested in traveling to New York City as an 8th grader during spring break may pick up a packet of information in Ms. Rosenberg's room B124 or in the office at Mrs. Hawk's desk. Just a reminder that there is a discount for those students who are signed up before July 1st. That's it for the announcements today, Bobcats. Now let's head over to Jordan and Julia for 2 quick news stories on a very interesting flying invention and a Twitter account you might want to check out.
A lot of us have seen those movies where one of the characters appears to be flying. Richard Browning sure has. He saw this and tried to make a version of his own. He has been working very hard to create a jetpack-like machine that you can wear and that will lift you off the ground. He is calling this invention the Daedalus. With any new technology, there will be some failures, but Richard is working very hard to fix all of these problems. His goal is to make 25 suits by the end of 2017, and he would like to sell them out to the public. In order to buy one of these, you must go through several training classes and pay a fee. He says that this could possibly be the start of levitation.
Twitter's a great way to waste time and stay connected to the world. Now it might be a great way to make a little cash too. One local Twitter account called Finders Keepers is a way to do just that. The anonymous Omaha account leaves $5, $10, and $20 bills around the entire city. It will then create a scavenger hunt for followers by tweeting out a general location of the money. People who follow the account will then rush to the location and begin searching for the money. But the catch is, it's not easy to find. There are about 6 hiding spots every weekend. Just this past weekend, the money was placed at Winchell's Donut Shop off 120th and Pacific. The user left a dozen donuts on the table inside for the players to eat. So Bobcats, it's time to form your opinion. Do you think this could be the newest trend?
Good afternoon, Bobcats. This is Mira here with another BBTV Sit Down. Today's special guest is reading teacher and head Buffalo lacrosse coach, Mr. Heber. Okay, so first off, thank you for letting us talk to you, and we have a few questions about lacrosse.
Thanks for having me here.
Okay, so first off, we know lacrosse is a very common sport that Bobcats are aware of. So can you explain what goes on in this sport?
Well, basically, it's 2 teams of 10. The purpose is to put a ball in the back of the net. Think of the field of like soccer, a little bit of contact, kind of like hockey when you get older. But offense and defense is much like basketball, and we have some great basketball players here who could fit into the lacrosse team pretty well.
Okay, secondly, most people who decide to coach have a specific reason for wanting to. So either they play as a kid or they just love sports. So what's your motivation to start a lacrosse team?
I always wanted to coach when I was a kid. I knew I wasn't the best athlete, so I figured a way to still be involved is coaching. And when I got to Nebraska, I started playing lacrosse, and from there, my mentor, and he coached me, and he got me into coaching, and so I felt the best way to give back and continue to do the lacrosse thing is to try and start a program here at Buffett.
Okay. And lastly, what do you see as the future of this club?
Hopefully much success and a lot more kids playing. We got a grant from U.S. Lacrosse, which this year gave us 20 full sets of equipment, and next year we get 10 more. So hopefully we can equip 30 full kids and get more kids interested, and hopefully have 2-3 teams and win a lot of games.
Okay, so that's all the time we have for the BBTV Sit Down. Well, we thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you very
Heber,
much.
and I'll see you next time.
What's up, Bobcats? This is Cole here in the Sports Zone to get you updated on all things sports. Today is Tuesday, where we would normally give you the BBTV Weekend Recap, but today we have part 2 of our exclusive interview with Husker great Tommy Frazier. When Frazier played for the Huskers, our program dominated college football, winning 3 national championships in 4 years. However, since then, Nebraska has struggled, going through multiple coaching changes and many difficult losses. We talked to Tommy about his thoughts on the current program.
His thoughts on the current Huskers.
Okay.
Has it been hard watching the Huskers struggle the last 10 years?
It's been very hard. So hard that I started losing my hair. It's simply because, when you plan in the program to where you're used to winning, used to it be done right way, and seeing it go into the state that it did, it was tough for former players.
What is your opinion on the new coach, Mike Riley?
I don't think he's a good guy. I don't know too much about him, but I've talked with him a couple of times, and I think he's doing things the way Tom Osborne did it, and the way Bob Bannon did it. I just think it's going to take him a little bit more time to get his system and get his players in here and put together a better product, put a better team on the field.
What players impress you right now?
I like Stanley Morgan. Tommy Armstrong, I like him. I like the freshman Trey Bryant. Ethan Carter, I like. Defense, I like Nate Gary. I like Karan Williams. I like Chris Jones. I like Michael Rose-Ivy, and I like the Davis twins, Carlos Davis and his brother. I think those players, guys right there, have long futures in football.
How's it going, Bobcats? This is Jer here to get you prepared for the next few days in the official BBTV 3-day forecast. We hope you brought your umbrellas because this week is going to be rainy. Today we have a 60% chance of rain with a high of 76 and low 59. For Wednesday, we'll have chances of thunderstorms but warm with a high of 75 and low 45 with an 80% chance of rain. Finally, on Thursday, it's going to clear up and the rain drops significantly and get colder with a high of 64 and low 45 and a 10% chance of rain. That's all for the weather today. Now let's head over to the world of Twitter to see what our teachers have been tweeting about.
How's it going, Bobcats? This is Jackson here for our daily feature. As always, let's begin by spinning our world's famous BBTV feature wheel to find out what our focus will be today. It looks like we land on Happy What? This is where we will pick one of our crazy and unique holidays being celebrated. For today, we don't technically have a holiday, but instead a pretty cool celebration. Last week on Wednesday, our school participated in the latest Buffett Spirit Day. The theme was Neon Day, so Bobcats in all grades lit up the hallways showing off their school spirit. Check out this video from the day.
Hey Bobcats, it's Maylee here for another segment of the Movie Corner. Since summer is right around the corner, we're going to be sharing a TV show that has been topping the charts on Netflix. Since the show Friends has 10 seasons of humor and enjoyment, we went out to interview staff and students who have watched the show and make sure to check it out. That's going to do it for the Movie Corner. Now over to the after-school hangout to see what's going on at Buffett.
Friends first aired on NBC back in 1994. It ran for 10 seasons until May 6, 2004. The show features 6 main characters and has become a cult classic. We went out to interview Miss Rosenberg on her favorite character, favorite part, and why she recommends this year.
My favorite part about Friends is the relationships that they have with each other, because they're silly and they're fun and they're crazy, but at the end of the day they all really work hard to maintain their friendships and stay friends and be kind to each other and things like that. My favorite character is Ross. I love Ross. It shows people like what you can do when you have a solid group of friends. Like there's trust there, there's help there when you're down and you need help with other things. So anytime that people are working together and maintaining those friendships, and it also shows how hard those friendships are to maintain. And I think that that's kind of a representation of real life a little bit.
That's going to do it for our broadcast today, Bobcats. For more info on many of these stories you've heard and to see what we're working on for future episodes, be sure to follow our Twitter page @BuffettBBTV. Signing off, this has been Morgan. Have a terrific day, Bobcats.